Hello, this is Murray7, and you need to remember that in order to see and scan the Anarchy Tags, you have to press the button once to go into detective mode to see it, and then you have to hold down the detective mode button in order to scan it. Now, to make it easier for you, I have listed these Anarchy Tags in the order that they appear on your Gotham Intel page. Just press the back button, slide over to your database, go to Gotham Intel, and you can see all of the Anarchy Tags that you can and have collected. Now, the Anarchy Tags actually start on the second line of the Gotham Intel. Not the first line, the second line. So that this one would be number 1, this one would be number 2, this one would be number 3, and so on. So now, to make it even more easier than that, you can also remember that you can go down below this video into the video description, now called the About section, and you can go down and you can click those little blue buttons to skip ahead to whatever Anarchy Tag you want to see. And you can also use that list to compare to your list of Anarchy Tags on your Gotham Intel page so that you can easily see which ones that you don't have yet. So without further ado, here's the video, and make sure that you please like and subscribe. The first one on the list is in the Diamond District. It'll be between the furniture building and this really tall building with the blue light with the face on it. I think that's what it is. I don't know. You can mark your map right about right here. Now, from this point, it's actually a pretty good idea to jump straight ahead to tag number 3 on the list, because it's right around this area as well. It may be a little bit difficult to see the Anarchy Tag because it's inside of a little alcove, so you'll need to be on ground level in order to see it. The next one is located underneath a small version of the Wayne Enterprises building. It's actually here in Coventry, in the Coventry district, and it's actually right next to a relay. So you can, if you haven't gotten the relay yet, you can highlight the relay, and it's actually right to the left of a relay. You can see it from up here. If you haven't gotten that relay, now would be a good time to get it. Otherwise, if you don't want the relay, the Anarchy Tag is right above a truck on ground level. You may have to climb up the truck or zoom in order to get the relay to register on your detective mode. Number 3 is in Diamond District, next to the Soder Cola building. It's really easy to find it because it has a giant blue bottle of Pepsi right on the side. Place your map marker right about right there, and you'll have to go over onto the side of the building on one of the lower roofs. If you go to southwest Coventry, you can find the Cale-Anderson Brewery. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a big brewery with a big sign on it that says Cale-Anderson on it. You're going to put your sign right about right here, near the back of the brewery. So just set your waypoint right about right there. It doesn't have to be perfect, because I'm going to show you where it is anyway. So just climb over the side of the building onto the back, and then you're going to glide all the way down. There may be some enemies close to where you're at, but you don't have to fight the enemies. Just slide all the way down, and there will be kind of an underground tunnel entrance right there, and the tag is right next to the entrance. Number 5 on your list is in Coventry. Now, if you stand on the bridge and look south, kind of at the border between Diamond and Coventry, you can put your marker right about right there at the Lacey Towers building. So just glide on over. There'll be a pipe sticking out of a very large pipe sticking out of the building, and you can stand on it, and you can scan the Anarchy tag right next to where the pipe sticks out of the building. The 6th one on your list takes you all the way to the Burnley district at the Gotham City Police Department. Right here. It has a big building with this says GCPD on it. Now you're going to, the Anarchy tag is about right here on the map. Right in the corner of the building right there. This building on the north side of the Diamond District is the Royal Hotel. It's a gigantic, festive-looking building, and what you need to do is you need to go all the way over to the right of the hotel, right here in the corner. It's in a parking lot, and that is where you will find the next Anarchy tag. There may be a lot of enemies down there, but you shouldn't have to fight them in order to get the tag. Hamilton Hill is number 8. It's located in Burnley. If you go right about here, just set your marker right there. It'll be right, you'll have to dive down into a, kind of like a little niche in the ground. A very small, square alley, kind of. Not really an alley, just a dead end, really. Not sure how to describe it, but the Anarchy tag is high up on the wall, so you may have to grapple up to the ledge in order to get the tag. The Gotham City News building in the Diamond District is very easy to find. It's a really, really tall building with the letter G at the top. So you're going to go to that building, and then you're going to go to the side of the building that has the blue bottle of Soder Cola on it. Go to that part of the building, and it's actually right next to an Enigma data pack. So you can actually highlight the extortion pack if it's on your map, and it'll be right next to, exactly right across from the extortion pack, right here. If you haven't gotten this pack yet, now would be a good time to break down that wooden barricade so you can get the data pack. If you were to start the radio tower in Diamond District, and then go on the side of the radio tower that has the hotel that we saw earlier, and then go on the opposite side of the hotel right there. The Anarchy Tag is actually on the wall on one of the posters. Right on the side of the building right here. You may have to zoom in order to get it to register. In the Diamond District, across from the Gotham radio tower, there'll be a building with green lights, and there'll be a red-orange symbol, weird symbol on it. The Anarchy Tag is actually on the other side of the symbol. And that will give you the one for the Gotham City Daily. Now, there will be enemies down there. So, you may end up getting into a fight, so watch out. The Gotham City Light and Power Building is on the west side of Sheldon Park, next to the Wonder Tower. It's going to be all the way over here. That's about where you're going to put your marker. Now, you don't have to go all the way across the bridge. If you're clever at gliding, you can just glide there straight from the middle of the bridge. In Amusement Mile, there will be a gigantic cruise ship called the Final Offer. You can see it on your map. That's the ship. Now, to the left of that ship is the Anarchy Tag. That's where you'll find Dixon docks. Now, there will be enemies there, but it is possible to avoid a fight with them by going around and scanning the Anarchy Tag from above. In Park Row, the Monarch Theater is practically across the street from the Ace Chemicals building. Just starting from Ace Chemicals, just go up to the Monarch Theater and you'll have to go onto the roof. There will be enemies up there, so you may have to fight them in order to scan the tag. For those of you who are fans of the comic books, you will know that Bruce Wayne's parents were actually killed behind the Monarch Theater. So, there's a little tidbit of information for you out there. In Sheldon Park, you will notice that in each corner of the building of Wonder Tower, there are balconies that you can stand on. The balcony that you want is the one on the top right corner. Northeast corner, for those of you who are familiar with compass directions.
Guy in a suit, wears a mask, cape, large thick edges. We see anything like that, we're supposed to radio the boss.
In Amusement Mile, there will be a gigantic building with a gigantic sign on top that says casino on it. You're going to go right about right here on the side of the building. Now, it is on ground level, so you may end up getting into a fight with the bad guys. So, just be warned about that. It is possible to avoid a fight with them. You need to go on ground level. It's underneath like a little archway, and it's on the ceiling. I have no idea how he managed to get that on the ceiling. Maybe he used a really long ladder. I don't know.
Buddy showed me how to break into ATMs. Let's see if I can remember. All I want for Christmas is money.
In the industrial district, the Amertek building is very easy to see. It's a large building with a green Amertek sign above it, and on your map, it's a building in the corner that's made out of 3 circles. Now, the roof of this building is actually where you can get number 22. But, standing on the roof, if you look down next onto the street, in that area right there, you can see, the next Anarchy Tag.
What? You running away?
You can get the Solomon Wayne Courthouse one in Park Row from the Ace Chemicals building. Starting from the Ace Chemicals building, it's pretty much a straight shot all the way down to the courthouse. Just follow the street all the way down, and it's on the ground level on the side of the courthouse. Number 19 is the Gotham City Merchants Bank, and now it's actually very easy to see the bank. It's the giant building in the southern part of the Bowery, and it has a big clock on it and a bell. So the Anarchy Tag is going to be on the roof of the building. In Park Row, just fly around until you see a really tall building that has a big Ace Chemical sign on the top. Now the sign is on the side of the building, right about right here. It's across from the Monarch Theater. Across, about diagonal from the Monarch Theater. If you go to the Gotham radio tower in the Bowery, the Carmine Hotel is actually just to the left of that. You'll go around to the back, and the tag will be on the wall. Number 22 is on top of the Amertek Industries building in Industrial District. Remember, Amertek Industries is the building in the top corner, and it's made out of a bunch of circles on your map. And it's right on top of there. Remember that number 17 is a good place to go from here because it's right next to this point.
Once that it hurts more if you die in the cold. Gonna be a lot of hurting out there tonight.
The Mendo soap building is between the Gotham radio tower and the Cale-Anderson building. It's right across the street from the radio tower. Now the tag is going to be right at that spot. You're going to go down and it's going to be on ground level. The last one on your list, number 32, is the Cale-Anderson building. It's actually right next to number 31, the Mendo Soap building. First there'll be the radio tower, and then the Mendo Soap building, and then the Cale-Anderson building. It says Cale-Anderson right on top, in the Coventry district.
I got multiple calls available. Sending them out in priority order.